Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the studio. I very much apologize for not uploading for a long time. I have tried to record a couple videos over the past couple weeks, and nothing has just come that I wanted to do or that I was proud of. And the recent one that I just did was going to be an update on everything that I've been doing and why I haven't uploaded, etc., etc. But I decided to scrap that one as well. I did go on a little game hunting trip in that video, so I may or may not show that off. But I do have some very exciting stuff to show you guys when I get home. But the first thing I wanted to show you, because I just finished this deal, is I met a really cool retro game collector literally in my area, very close to where I live. And it was a Facebook Marketplace deal. And I got a original Game Boy original Game Boy, in immaculate condition, by the way. This thing is crazy. It's even got the sticker on the back. I'm so excited about that. And then I also got it's a reshell, but it is the Pokemon Game Boy Color. And since it's a reshell, I'll probably just keep it for my personal use, because I love the Game Boy Color, and this one is a sick collection ad. And the fact that it's reshell is sweet, and it came with Wario Land 3. So, what I plan on doing is I plan on starting my 30-day series now, where I just play the original Game Boy for 30 days, and then get back to you guys. I'm very excited about this. So, I'll be starting that very soon, probably today or tomorrow, actually, because I'm not playing any games right now in between, so it might actually be a good day to start that series. So maybe when I get home I'll load it up. But I've got a lot of other cool stuff to show you when I get home and show you what I've been up to. There's a lot of life stuff that happened in between now and the last vlog, so that's kind of why I haven't uploaded anything or done anything, but I'll fill you guys in when I get back to the apartment. Alright guys, so I've just returned home, and I think I'm ready to fill you guys in on everything that's been going on and why I have not been uploading on the vlogs. This past, I would say, couple months have been pretty crazy for my personal life. And I haven't had the, I guess, ability to talk about it yet, for various reasons. Going through a very big depression slump. But I'm going to talk about things now. So, I'll start off by saying I still am fully on board on the game store, of course. That's never going away. I'm always actively working towards that. That is something I am trying so hard to do right now. And that's what the exciting news is coming later in this video. But first I want to get some of this housekeeping stuff out of the way first. So, let's start with, I guess I'll just say, for about a month there, I was very, very busy because I was in a relationship with someone, and it was a really good relationship, and everything was awesome, and things were going really, really well, but it ended, and that happens, things happen, and it sucks. It does suck. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to lie. I have always been 100% transparent with you guys on everything that goes on in my life. That's just kind of how I am. I'm an open book. So, yeah, I had a relationship. It went for a month. It was incredible. She's still an amazing person. But it ended for various reasons that I'm not going to get into here, because I feel like even though I am pretty open, that also incorporates someone else's life, and I want to respect their privacy and all of that stuff, so I won't get into any of the specifics, but I'm okay, they are okay, everything's fine. It is just something that I have to get through, and we're still friends and stuff, so it's not like it ended horribly or anything like that. But after that happened, I've been kind of regressing and being a bit of a depressed person. So, I haven't cleaned my apartment, I haven't been taking care of myself, etc., etc. But that's changing now. I would say within the last couple days. Well, actually, technically, I started doing this stuff, the road to recovery, pretty immediately, because I knew I was going to be going through this. But when I have stuff to take my mind off of things, it helps a lot, and like focusing and stuff. But that leads me into what I've been working on, and obviously I've been working on saving money for the game store. Like I said in previous vlogs, I said I wasn't going to be buying stuff to save up a budget, which I have done now. I have a decent amount of money put back for game store stuff. I will be spending a lot of it today. Not a lot of it, but some of it today. Because I bought those 2 Game Boys that I showed in the game. And then I also have a deal later today for a PS2 Slim and a bunch of games and an extra controller for a decent price. So I'm going to go pick that up later today. But the reason I wanted to talk about that stuff is because I have finally started selling online. I've talked about it before in the past, and I've just not been good at it. But my dad gave me a thermal printer for labels. I bought 100 bubble mailers for stuff, and I was like, screw it. I'm going to start listing my inventory on eBay, and let's just see what happens. And so far, we're doing really cool stuff. So, flipping around the camera, ignore the mess. My apartment's still disgusting. I have to clean it soon, mainly because this workstation is getting crazy. But here's my workstation. Ignore those games. Those are for my own personal use. But I have my stack of games that I'm listing. I have all of the listed games on the right side here. And this is actually a sold game. This just sold yesterday. It's Neopets: The Darkest Fairy with no manual. Sold it for $22. I bought it for like $16 or $17. So, I mean, that was a while ago. So, $5 profit is what it is. So now I'm just looking for stuff at the outlet and at pawn shops, and I'm selling it all online for profit, obviously. And then I still have, the 4 giant totes in here full of games that I still have all that stuff to list in there. So I am working on that, and it's been good. Business is good. I am about to hit $200 in sales on eBay, which for only having done this for about, I think it's only been like a week. I think it's been a week today, actually. Not too bad. It's been a lot of fun. So, obviously I only ship things in bubble mailers, so I list everything like one at a time. I don't plan on obviously shipping any maybe I'll do consoles at some point when I have an excess, but obviously these are my personal use Game Boy and Game Boy Color. Which is why I'm really glad I found them for a good deal. But, yes. And then that leads me into the other thing I wanted to talk about, which I mentioned earlier, is that I really want to do the 30-day Game Boy Challenge, and I'm so excited for that. I do need to get games for it, obviously. But as a fun little added bonus, I want to also look for games that I can buy at a good price, so then I can go on and sell them like after I finish them or whatever. I can list them immediately. So yeah, right now I actually have 2 Game Boy games listed, Donkey Kong Land 1 and 2. I have them listed as a package deal, so maybe they've been up for a while, a whole week, so if those don't sell on eBay, then I'll probably use those to start off the series, and just play through those, because that sounds like fun. I think I need to go buy batteries. Yes, I definitely do, because I don't have batteries for either of these. And I think they both take AA, right? Yes, they both take AA. Okay, cool. The original Game Boy's 4 AAs, which is fucking insane. And then the Game Boy Color's 2. So I'll go get a AA battery pack from Costco probably today. As much as I don't want to go to work go to my work to buy stuff, I do have to return a pair of shoes, because I bought these pair of Pumas shoes, and holy fuck are they so uncomfortable. These are like the worst shoes I've ever had in my entire life. They are just bad. Like, I have blisters on my feet from walking around in them, and I've only had them for like 3 days. It's disgusting. So I'm gonna return them, and probably get just like a pair of fucking Skechers or something, I don't know. So yeah, that is where I've been. Oh, I have more news as well. Shit, dude, it's been a while, you know? I haven't vlogged in forever, and I got a lot of stuff to share with you guys. And there's still more to this episode because I plan on going out and to the outlet and shit today too. And I gotta ship out that game. So I'll be heading out and I'll probably film some stuff. But the other thing I wanted to talk about too is another big piece of news is that my cousin is going to be moving in with me in this apartment, this one bedroom. I know. But I never used this first bedroom, like, ever. Maybe that's just because I've been so depressed and stuff, but I never used this room, like, at all. So I figured he's living in a shitty apartment. I'll rent this out to him. I only ever use the living room anyway. And I just need the money. So I'll rent it out to him, and then that's like an extra $700 that we can use towards the game store a month, which is fucking incredible. Also because I also forgot to mention, I stepped down as supervisor at my job, so I am just a lowly cart pusher at Costco now. So I just push carts, but I'm topped out there, so I still get paid $30 an hour to push carts, with a $3,000 bonus check twice a year. So I'm fine. Everything's good on that front. I am way less stressed when it comes to work. I just go push carts, come home, do my eBay stuff, and then that's my life right now. The other thing too is I really want to get back into the gym, especially now that I'm pushing carts. I am like working out all my muscles like 8 hours a day. I'm doing like 18,000 steps a day. So I'm actually just like getting in good, workout at work. So what I want to do is I want to go to the gym here at my apartment complex in the mornings, get out a quick like hour-long workout, and then I want to eat healthier and less calories so I can get fit and healthy, because that's also something I've been wanting to do. And I may or may not document that on the vlog. I'm not sure yet if I want to make a video about it or not. But I do expect a full transformation within the next 3 months. So that is also exciting. Sorry I'm out of breath. I just stream of conscious. I got a lot of shit to talk about. But yes, my cousin's moving in. He's going to be in that room. I'll be this place. I think it'll be fine. You'll probably see him in the vlogs. I'm very excited about it. And then what we'll actually be doing too is I'm gonna be moving around a lot of shit here in the dining room. So it's messy right now, but basically I'm gonna be moving this desk over to where Gigi's cat tree is right now, right there, along that wall, and then Gigi's cat tree going over in this corner over by my couches. So then my entire eBay business will just be against this wall, and I'll have like a bookshelf for all of the games that are listed. I'll have the bubble mailers ready to go and my label printer set up so that someone buys a game, print the label, ship it out, easy. And then here in the center, we're gonna have a table, and I'll have 3 tripods set up because we'll be starting a podcast when he moves in, and I'm very excited about that podcast. So it'll have 3 different camera angles, and it's going to be a good time. I'm very excited about it. So, yeah, we are going to be doing that. I'll also be using my big camera for my 30-day Game Boy challenge, too. So I think what I really need to do is I really just need to clean the fuck out of my apartment and get that whole situation set up so that when I film the Game Boy series, it's like professional. So maybe that's what I do today at some point. I want to go out and find some stuff that'll list, so I'm definitely going to do that. And then, who knows, maybe I'll look for like a shitty bookcase at Walmart or something too, just to get that set up as well. I'm not sure yet, but I've felt more willingness to do stuff today than I have in a long time. And I think that's because I just finally realized that I need to stop moping and start moving forward. Life happens. Shit goes down. It's hard. It's really hard. But I feel like if you always have that vision in your mind or a goal to work towards, it makes things easier. It gives you a purpose, I guess. And I think everyone needs that. So Not to get all mushy and existential, but I'm excited. So I've been rambling for a very long time. This is going to be a long vlog, I feel like, so I will see you guys here in a bit when we go out game hunting. Bleep. Alright, I'm off at my first stop of the day for games. I'm at GameSwap. It's a little game store. And I'm going to go see if we can grab some Game Boy games, because that's what we're after today. But I'll also just look around and see if there's any deals to be had for eBay. Yeah, I'm pretty excited, so let's get in there and let's find some games. Alright, so I just got done from in there. Shut up. Sync is connected, whatever. No, stop it. So I just got done in there, and I'm a little salty because they had 2 copies of Tomb Raider on their shelf, but they couldn't find the discs at all, and it would have been about a $6 profit a piece, so that kind of sucks. But I did grab a copy of Symphonia Chronicles, Tales of Symphonia Chronicles. This will probably also be about a $6 profit. Well, probably not a $6 profit. Probably be closer to like a $4 profit after the fees and shit. But not bad. And then also same with Spyro Ripto's Rage. Not super big on the profit margin, but it's the collector's edition, which sells for about $19. So I'll probably honestly hold on to this for the store because it's on the spreadsheet. So that's another thing too. I think I talked about it a little bit not super long ago, but I have that spreadsheet, the buy list for the store. So anytime I'm out hunting games, I'm holding back those specific games so that I can hold them for the store as an inventory and try to just profit off of like the other smaller games that I don't necessarily need. Anything Switch related, honestly, any of that stuff is going right out because that sells so fast. But all right, I'm going to head to the next destination, which will probably be a pawn shop or something. I'm not sure yet, but I'll see you guys there. So I just got done at the Goodwill outlet, and I found, let's see, I only found one item, and it was this really gross PS3 controller. Like, it's disgusting. It needs quite the clean, but I'm pretty sure I could clean it fairly easily, and if it all works, have the cord and everything. So for $1, you know, I'll take it. With a little bit of work with the cleaning and stuff. But that'll probably be, I don't know, I feel like OEM PS3 controllers usually go for a decent amount, like 20 bucks. So paying $1 for that, it's like $19 profit into one item. I am always going to take that deal. I was only in there for about 15 minutes or so, so I didn't really waste too much time. But now I'm going to head to probably like a thrift store or an actual game store or something. I'm not sure yet. Alright, so I just got back from a very lucrative day of game hunting. And I wanted to show you guys real quick what I got, because I got a few things that I don't think I showed off, because I stopped at a couple places. So, I obviously went and I got the paper for my printer, so we can start shipping out more packages. I already showed you guys the 2 games I got from GameSwap. And then I stopped off at a couple places. I showed you guys the dirty-ass controller from Goodwill outlet. But that was not all, because I also stopped off at the pawn shop. And this is where I got the best deals. So I got... oh, never mind. I was thinking... Okay, so I got Mario Brothers 3 with the manual, I think. Yes, Super Mario Brothers 3 with the manual for $14.95. The game itself is like, you could easily sell it for $24.99, and with the manual, it's like 30 bucks. So that's super exciting. It's not too bad, not in too bad of a shape, but very excited about that. That means I now have 2 copies of Super Mario Brothers 3. This one with the manual is great. And then I also got a copy of Double Dragon 2, which is about $14.99. It's about a $5 profit there. And then I got a copy of Mario Brothers for NES. I did not realize, because I looked this up, apparently the loose cart for Mario Brothers now goes for $17.99. That's insane. So I bought it for 10 bucks, and that's about $7 profit right there. But that's not all. But wait, there's more. Because there's 2, let's see here. Oh, and then I also got, shit. So I got Kingdom Hearts, it's in this little envelope. It's Kingdom Hearts Recoded, or whatever, for the DS. Hang on. I can get it out here. Put it in this like envelope thing. Come on, focus. Yeah. So Kingdom Hearts Recoded for like $9.95. It also goes for like $16 or something like that. A higher amount than I would have thought. And then the last thing I got at that stop was a 2DS for $59.95. A blue 2DS with the charger. Like, and it works. I've tested it and everything. I've never owned one of these, so I'm actually kind of excited to test it out and play it a little bit. Yeah, so I got a 2DS for that, and these go for about $90 to $100. So that's exciting. And then I stopped off at a place that I don't like. It's literally my least favorite game store in the area, but I did find two things that I wanted, because I knew they would have Game Boy games for the 30-day Game Boy Challenge. So I gotta make sure I'm making good time here. So, I went there and I found one game that I do want to try. I've never heard of this. I know what the series is, and it's Monster Rancher Battle Card Game Boy for Game Boy. I know what Monster Rancher is. It's an old school series that tried to do like the Pokemon Digimon situation. But I've never heard of Battle Card, and that sounded really interesting as someone who loves card-based games and like card fighters. So I'm excited to play that for the 30-day challenge, and then I also snagged a copy of Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, which a loose cart goes for $30. They had it for $24.99, so that was also a pretty good deal. And then that is it. So that, on top of the other stuff that I showed off already, I'd say we had a pretty damn good haul today. And then I still have the PS2 bundle to pick up later, but I'll probably just show that off in the next vlog, because this is already getting really long. So I think all in all today, I spent a lot, but I want to say if I were to sell everything that I purchased, my profits would probably be in the ballpark of $150 to $200, which is amazing. Of course, some of the stuff I'm keeping, some of it I'm holding back for the game store, etc., etc. But anyway, that is it for now. I will see you guys tomorrow for the next vlog.